Hi. I am going to share with you today a couple products that I really love and that are going to be going away, like as of tomorrow. I wanted to share a fun card that I've made, and let me see if I'm in the right place here. I am. Okay. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Um, just a second here. Sorry. I'm trying to see how to see my comments. Oh, who's on? I can't see your name. Let's see. I'm new. Who's on? I can't see. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Just a second. I got to fix all these things. I'm new to this actually doing it live. So just a second. Wait. Just a second. Okay. I think. I think I'm good. This is like my first like live. I normally like record. So you're my guinea pig, Cheryl. um, so I'm going to share with you a couple of things. The friendly hello, sweet and or well, bundle, I guess, and the simply marvelous paper. So I'm going to go down to my desktop and show those to you. Let's see here. So thanks, Cheryl. I need it. So this is where you'll find the Simply Marvelous paper. This is the Sale-a-bration catalog, and it is ending today. So this is super fun paper. Here it is in person. I'm just going to show you the cool colors, and it's so neat because like the one side is like marble paper or marble to me, wrought stone, but this is more like to me I think of satin, and material. So that is one color, and I love these colors. Holy, they're just wonderful. They're beautiful. I love them. Here is another set. How are you, Cheryl? I love the blues. I love this. It can be used for sky and water. So that's pretty cool. And here's, my lights are kind of doing crazy things because I have one light that just wants to do whatever it wants to do. So I'm so frustrated. Lighting is so frustrating to me. It's hard to get it right. So that was the Simply Marvelous papers, and those are 6 by 6s, and there's 48 sheets to that. So you get this free when you spend $50. So that is one of the things. And then the other item that I want to share is the Friendly Hello bundle, and that's in the Sale-a-bration catalog or brochure too, and that you get a stamp set and this set of 12 by 12 papers. So you get 12 sheets, and they're double-sided. So I'll show those real quick too. So this is the stamp set. I really love this set. I'm kind of sad that it's going to be going away after today because, I mean, I love the flower. I love the sentiments. I love this little bird. I mean, it's just a super, super stamp set. So you get that. And then with it, you also get these 12 by 12 sheets. So I'm just going to show those real quick to you. They're also beautiful colors. And I like this some paper because on one side it's like florals, but on the other side it's going to be like just a nice background. So you don't, if you don't want to have a floral theme and something, you maybe want to make a masculine card or child's card or something, you have that option. So these are super cool. I know, Cheryl, isn't this fun? It is. I love their papers. You know, I've seen other papers in other places, and you know, it just doesn't have our quality. I mean, and that's true. It's just our papers are so beautiful. Hi, Dorothy. I'm glad you joined me. So those, you get 12 sheets of the designer series paper, and you get 20 or 12 sheets, double-sided. And so for my project today, I dropped something. For my project today, I'm going to make a card. I apologize, I don't know what the name of the technique is. I learned it in from in my groups from my upline, Susan Campfield. And you take a piece of paper and you cut it. And for this, I use 6x6. So I'll show you an example of it. What you do is, and I'll show you how to do this technique. You go and, yes, they do have the best papers, don't they, Dorothy? You take and you'll get out of a 6x6 piece of paper, you'll get 4 different designs, and you're just going to, you cut them at an angle, and every 6x6 sheet, you get 4 different angles. And you can make 4 different cards. Now, these are projects I made. I had a big project a year ago on Valentine's Day. I made several of these. I wanted something that I could do that was going to be fast, but yet cute. These are in the note size cards. And then these are in how they look in the regular size card. So you can see they totally, it works for both sides of your cards. So that's really nice option, but it's just got enough of a nice focal point, but it is it's so super fast, you know. Yeah, I love this layout, and that's kind of what made me think about making the card that I'm going to show you today. I had a bunch of these, and of course, you know, I use all my papers, I use all my scraps. So while I was on a roll, I've had these papers, gosh, 3 years or something. They're little scraps. And so I grabbed them and I made them into a card too. So, and then on the inside of all of them, I said, I used my Stamparatus, and these are 3 separate stamps, and I just lined them up on the Stamparatus, and so it made it super fast and easy, you know, to do my stamping. So that was that project. And so what I ended up making for today to demonstrate is this card. And I did this for support of, if you know, purple ribbon is for a lot of different things, actually. It's for if you've lost someone to Alzheimer's, which I have, and it is a little lighter purple, but I don't think that matters too much. It also is for people that have survived cancer. And there's certain cancers that it's represents as well. It's also for people that have are survivors of domestic abuse, ADD and ADHD. So it kind of represents a whole lot of stuff. So, but I really liked how this card turned out. And on the inside, I used the same pieces but I just use it in a different way. So I'm going to show how to make this today. So let's see. I'm going to get my trimmer here. Okay, so I'm going to just cut my business or my regular size card space. So this is 5.5, and then we're going to score it at 4.25. Alrighty. All right, so, and then to get this layout, I'm going to take a piece of 6x6 paper, and if you have 12x12 paper, this still works, obviously. For this card that I did make, it's out of my 12x12, and this is part of that free paper that you can get today. So I just measured my 6x6 and cut out that size. But for just demonstration, I'm going to use a regular 6x6 sheet. So how you do this is you're going to take and measure 1.5 inches on each side, and you're just going to make a little tick of the pencil. Oh, looks like I've already done part of this. I have done this already. And so I'm just going to do a tick, and of course you want to do it in pencil so that you can erase it. This is super easy, and like I said, you get 4. So out of a 12x12 sheet, you get 4 pieces of 6x6. So you get 4 into 4. So you get 16 cards out of one sheet of 12x12. So that's kind of a nice thing. All right, so I've got all my little ticks. So I'm going to bring back in my trimmer here. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up in the track. You're going to line up one tick, and then the opposite corner, you're going to line up your second tick. So if that makes sense. So I can bring that up a little bit. See how I've got those in the track. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to just slide and cut that. All right, so then I'm going to keep the paper together, and I'm going to switch it to the next tick and put that in the cutting blade. Oops, there it is. I was like, oh no, I didn't do a mark, but I did. It's just, I didn't go far enough here. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I have that lined up, which I do, I think. All right. All right, so just like that, I have my 4 pieces. And I can't pick them up. Okay, there we go. All right. And so when you have your card base, now you can use it up in the upper corner. You can use it in the bottom corner. And of course, I'm going to erase it. So, and then in another card that I'm going to show you, you can also flip it over, and then you can use it this way. And I do have a card that I made that will show you kind of how that would look once you decorate it out. Okay, so now that I'm going to actually switch this out to two that I already cut so that I can make my card here. So that's my piece. So I'm going to take and adhere that. Let's see here. How is everybody doing today? It's beautiful in Minnesota. It's like actually 30 some degrees. So that's exciting because it's been cold here for a little while. All right. All right, so I'm just going to line that up so that it goes into the corner here. I want to leave a little edge so it has some focal point. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to stamp my flowers onto, and this is fresh freesia. Is that how you say it? I don't even know. It sounds right. Okay. I like to tap my ink pads onto the stamps. I feel like, and I like teaching it that way because I feel like people, I know I've done like make and takes, and oh my gosh, people that have never stamped before, they just slam the old stamp into the ink pad, and it's just like blows me away. It's like, oh no, 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 no. So I like, showing that way better. All right, so I'm just going to stamp this. Get a good impression here. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put it through my my dies here. So these dies are great. It's kind of funny. You know, there are certain sets that I don't necessarily need the actual stamp set. I mean, not a lot. I get everything, believe me. But the Happy Hippo, I think that's what this is called. Oh gosh, I don't have it down, but it's part of the Hippo bundle, and I don't really need a Hippo, stamp set. But the dies I absolutely love because, there are all of these great label and tag dies here. There's also some flowers, and there's a balloon, and there's a little butterfly. And then they have these great pieces that will cut like holes and stuff, on the sides of your tags and that kind of thing. So I thought, I need this die set. So I really, right, Cheryl? It's like I love this die set. So that's what I'm using for my label. And then I also you'll see some other cards I created, and I used the larger size of this and on those. But so yeah, it's an awesome set. So I'm going to bring in my machine here and cut out my dies. And whoops. Looks pretty even. And I could put a piece of tape or, oopsie. I'm going to wing it and hope that it stays in place instead of putting a piece of tape on there. All right, perfect. All right, and so then now that I have my piece cut out, I am going to switch it up so that I can use an embossing folder. And so the embossing folder that I'm going to use is the bark. And this is a 3D embossing folder. It's pretty thick. So you'll need to switch out your plates. And it's great about this the cut and emboss machine. You know, this is your platform. And so I need number 1. And because I'm using a 3D folder, I just need the number 1. I need my folder. And then I just need the number 4. So I love how that's right there for you. You don't have to try to figure out every time, what am I doing? I don't have to go find instructions. So here I'm going to just place my flowers in my folder. And I just want to do this because I wanted to give it just a little more texture than just, you know, I don't want it to be boring. And then you're just going to put your plate on top of that, and you're going to run it through. All right, so get this out of the way. All right, so now I have my textured flowers. By the way, starting tomorrow, there's going to be a huge sale. There are going to be 14 bundles that are on sale for 20% off, as well as the little mini cut and emboss machine. So this is going to be on sale for $48. So it's great for travel. It's great for when you're doing a lot of projects and you might have a bunch of stuff that you're cutting or embossing. You know, so it's a super cute machine, and it's on sale. It's like, whoop, whoop. That's it. That's starting tomorrow. All right, so we have our little flowers cut and embossed. So I'm going to bring our card back in. Oh, and I have to stamp my sentiment on the front here. Do you guys ever get scared when you get a card all done and then you realize, oh, I didn't do the inside sentiment? And then you think, oh no, I hope I don't screw this up. So let's see. So we are going to put this just in the corner here. It is so cute. The little machine. I love mini anything. So then, let me see. I might as well, since I'm stamping, I gotta find what I did with the other piece. Oh no. What did I use? Okay, sweet. Thought I lost my inside piece here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it here like that. So I'm going to take my flowers again, and I'm going to, oops. I really think I got that. And we're just going to put that kind of at an angle. All right, so I'm just going to put that in here. want to work right now. Here we go. Okay. Is anybody else counting down the days till spring? We are getting there, you guys. March 1st is tomorrow. So excited. All right, so we've got our inside for now. I'm just going to leave this blank because I'll probably personalize it more, when I use it actually. Let's see here. So I'm going to put together my ribbon here. And I'm going to do it this way because I think that's the actual way the bow is supposed to be. And I think I'm going to use some glue dots to kind of keep this ribbon together while I putz around with trying to figure out where I want to put it. I think I'm ribbon challenged sometimes. Holy buckets. To make a bow is just, it's the hardest thing for me. All right, so I'm going to go like that, I think. Ah, my nail got stuck. All right, so that's the pretty line, but we can fix that after we put together our rest of our card here. Isn't it? I love this card. So what my idea was a couple of years ago for Valentine's Day, I have several residence homes around me, and I thought, this would be super cool to just be able to make a bunch of these and just drop them off. And so I needed something fast. And actually, so I know it is super fast, and I think it's kind of neat how it looks too. I love angles, so to me it's a clean card, but it's a lot of fun. All right, and then I got to actually put. I do have a bow maker, Cheryl. I have, I think, 2 of them, and yeah, somehow they never make it to my hands while I'm creating, and I'm even challenged with using it. I have to admit it, it's just so bad. All right, so I just used some dimensionals to pop that up, and then I'm going to cut my ribbons here. I want this a little bit away from the words. Oh, crap. I got them a little too far over. That's kind of sad. That makes me sad. Let me see if I can lift this up a little. Sweet. Aha, it's underneath. Okay, so let's do it this way. All right. Better? I think it's better. All right, so now I think we will cut this at an angle here. This one. I love this ribbon too. Oh, it's so pretty. Easy to work with. All right. So there, I think we have it. Love it, right? So let me show you some other things that I've created with these. Let's see here. So this one is with the paper. So this, I just merely took the designer series paper and I used the die, and this is where I used both the larger die as a background. I used the bark to give it a little just interest, and then I put the designer series paper. Of course, I don't know if you can see it. I got Wink Stella all over that, so it's sparkly. And so this, I realized my idea was to use this paper with this one. But I realized after I did this that because this paper is on a different DS Designer Series sheet, that it wouldn't work, So I decided to use, this sheet. So it kind of pulled in all the colors of the flowers and stuff. But it gave it another look, though. So I don't know. Do you guys like it? I don't know. I don't think it's too much. But that's how I came up with that. And then I think I have a boo-boo on this card somewhere. I don't remember what. I think a little black spot or something got on it. So my fix was, just carry the designer series paper into the inside, and I stamped, hope you have the best birthday. So that was one. And then, of course, I thought this was too plain. It needed to say something, but I didn't want to kind of gunk this up with a lot of stuff. It already had a lot of stuff going on. So I used the stamp set from the annual catalog. It's called Create with Flowers. And the reason at first that I got this is because it's got the word sunshine in it, and I am the sunshine stamper, so I have to have anything that's got anything to do with sun. So it says, may your day be filled with sunshine. But I also, oh no, oh my gosh. And so I also wanted a vertical sentiment. And so anytime you see vertical sentiments in a stamp set, it's a good idea to, kind of maybe think about getting a couple of those sets just because of things like that. It's, I think, a good touch to the card. So that was one card. Another one is, this is the same thing. Now this is using the same piece of paper but obviously it's the opposite. This is the satin side and this is the marble side, but that worked. So this I used with color pencils and a blender pen, and that also has Wink Stella. Put a couple little embellishments on it. But it's the same card essentially, but it's just a little different. And on this one, I just did the same coloring with the pencils, and then hope you have the best birthday. So that was that. Another one I did, and this is all using free products, guys. So this is using another piece of the designer series paper in the Hello Friend. This is the actual one of the stamps. I didn't even show you, did I, the Hello Friend stamp set? I don't even know. Maybe I did. I did. Sorry. Squirrel. So this, I just took a piece of designer series paper, and I just sliced it in 1-inch strips and did a little spacing in between. I did the bark again. Exactly, Dorothy, right? I should do that. I will make a little set and do that. And then I just stamped for accent some of the flowers, and then these little flat, butterflies. They are awesome. If you have not gotten those yet, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting them. They're nice and flat. They're beautiful, and they go through the mail really well. So super nice. And then I just put in the bird stamp inside. Simple, but I think it's really cool. And then my last one that I made, so this would be for someone that I don't want to use floral stuff with, right? I just wanted to make something that could be given to someone, a guy maybe, or, just a different look. So this is Hello Friend, and it says, "You have my love and support." And it's another fun little fold. But, and it took, you guys, it's so funny. So I am bow challenged. But I totally took me an hour to figure out where to put this little ball. It was ridiculous. I was like, over here, down here, over here. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. So that's where she ended up, pretty much because I was sick of looking at it. So, so those are kind of some of the cards I came up with using this. And so let me, again, this is all going to be, it's part of Sale-a-bration. And so these are all not going to be available after tomorrow, or actually tonight. So if you haven't purchased and you are interested, you'll want to get on that real quick. So that's it. And another thing I wanted to say too is, when you spend $150, you would get all three of those products for free. You get the stamp set in both sets of designer series paper. And then you'd also get rewards, because once you hit $150, you get, some other things free of your choice. So, like I said, Celebration's ending today. So, that would be awesome to get what you like. And the best deal, of course, is if you purchase the starter kit, you pay $99, you get $125 of the product. And for Celebration, you get two stamp sets for free of your choice. And I looked to see what the most expensive stamp sets are, and the most two expensive sets equals $66. So that is, my friends, $125. You get free shipping. You get stamping, two stamps, which could be worth up to $66. Plus, you get a paper pumpkin kit. Yeah. And then all this other fun stuff that going forward, you get a discount, 20% off any future, um, things that you buy. And you get part of this fun community. And it is super fun, guys. And so there's just so many other things. If you need to make a little extra money, it's a fun way to do it. It's not a boring job that you just go and you have to punch the clock, do whatever you want with this. No pressure, super fun. So think about it. If you're interested in that, let me know. But with that, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope I inspired you, gave you some good ideas. And bye. Take care. Stay well. Stay safe.